Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. So things are underway. And here's Oyarzabal. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, there's no doubt as to who the
Ferran Torres! It's hit the upright. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's made its way to him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Yamal, Dani Olmo, and he's been shifted off it. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, important interception. Rodri gets over and intercepts. Pedro Porro. First quarter of an hour gone. Can he get on the end of this? Real chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Spain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Xavi picks it up out wide, and it's Porro. Pedro Porro ventures forward. And the shot! No, just not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That is good strength. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Cucurella, now it's Ferran Torres, and he was quick to react. Now he's off and running. Tirasil. Thailand are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Xavi. Not the most accurate pass. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Chayded. Passing is crisp and sharp, and it's been played through. Pedro Porro, and that's really well manoeuvred. Rodri, now try to spin that positively, I certainly can't. Passing nice and neat. Oh, there's a probing ball. This looks Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Thailand with the corner, they're first. Raya claims comfortably. Spain are looking to go forward now. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Flashes it across.
That was well seen too. good clearance.
Well, that has not gone well. Ferran Torres. That's good vision. There's the shot! There it is!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Closing in on the finish! And no mistake! Again, in a trice, and Theos! And that is indeed the final act.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Spain firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Substitution for Spain, number 6, Xavi.
So, into the second
Coming on
half.
to replace him is number 11, Xavi Alonso.
He's in a great position here. No way through there. And it's Olmo. Spain do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
He's on it. Can he get away? Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he spark a counter here? Burirat. Oh, super shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitution for Spain, number 21.
Spain can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Thailand cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now it's Yamal. Pedro Porro. Now, can they get him away? He is just caressing the ball. Pedro Porro getting up there! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Looking to play him in. That's been slipped through. And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Dani Olmo, who is really short on confidence. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, the ball's gone astray. It's gone out for a throw-in. Spain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Shoots! And that's a good finish. Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Just about up to 75 minutes. Ferran Torres. Burirat. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's delightful. He's shifting through the gears here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Pedro Porro. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution for Spain. Number 10, Dani Olmo. Number 9, Yamal. Coming on the field, number 19, Nico Williams. Number 15, Baena.
Good ball, good take.
Substitution in progress.
Cross. Pau Kubasi attempts a clearance. Baena plays it all the way forward. Spain will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Substitution for Spain. Number 4.
Spain making
Rodri.
further changes here
Coming on to
and
replace him
in quick
is
succession.
number
Well, he can certainly
14,
make his side a lot more
Marcos
unpredictable,
Llorente.
Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And that is expertly dealt with. And he's gone looking for safety. Merino. Nicely weighted ball. Baena. Oh, they could break here. He's found a way through. Oh, sweet feet. Nicely shaped cross. Showing good feet.
That's good play from him.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that is good. Super running,
There will be
sharp
5
movement.
minutes
Came up
added
against
time.
a defender, though, who was ever... Takes a shot! Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Thailand still making a fight of this. Kiachisuk. That is ended up in no man's land. Pedro Porro.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's that, the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter,
And
I don't
now,
think
I'd
he
just
could have
like
asked
to
for
read
much
out our
more,
fan
but certainly
comments with
result-wise.
celebrated birthday.
This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.